Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? Bob Arum supposedly said that Floyd Money Mayweather bleeds every time he spars. Um, we don't know for sure if that's true. There's some interviews have been done that, unfortunately, Floyd Mayweather is not really wearing a helmet per se, wearing a Olympic style helmet where still can get hit with headbutts and stuff like that, and get bruises and black eyes and other injuries. I mean, it's actually a concern more of than anything else because the fight is so close. We're less than 3 weeks away from it, and the last thing we want is for Floyd Mayweather to get injured and for the Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight to be postponed or canceled, or better yet, not happen at all. I doubt that that's going to happen unless, like I said, a major injury happens, because the contract's already been signed and people already anxious to watch the fight. So as every boxing fan around the world and the athletes themselves. I'm sure Floyd Mayweather Jr. is, would want nothing more than to fight Manny Pacquiao, and that's vice versa. Manny Pacquiao also, he wouldn't want Floyd Mayweather to get injured before the fight. But that raises some concerns, with the headbutt cuts. I mean, especially if Floyd Mayweather gets a big cut in the lip, it's not gonna heal, anytime soon. And the fight, like I said, is that close. So I, hope he be careful, when he spars. I know he wants to win, just like Manny Pacquiao wants to win. They training hard every day. If you guys didn't know, today, April 14th, Floyd Mayweather Jr. had his live streaming of workout. Plenty of people there, news reporters, boxing news channels. I mean, you name it, they were all there in Las Vegas today. I think that Bob Arum is insinuating, don't quote me on it, but insinuating that, Floyd Mayweather might be a little weak, that he gets hit, that it would be a lot easier for Manny Pacquiao to beat Floyd Mayweather than any other opponent. We don't know that for sure, but that's just hearsay. But as we all know, Alex Ariza, his conditioning coach that used to be on Manny Pacquiao's corner, said that Ariza said that Floyd Mayweather Jr. does wear headgear, and so does his sparring partners, but they, like I said, they use Olympic style headgears, protective wears, if you will. And yes, unfortunately, some of those things are small and you can get hit pretty bad, especially with the headbutt. But it's not a big deal when you're sparring, but it's a big deal when you have a big mega fight upcoming, that close. So we know, we all want to see the fight, and we want Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao to be healthy, comes May 2nd, so we can see the best out of this too. Even though they're no longer in their prime, we still want them to be 100%. So there will be no ifs and buts and excuses later on. Obviously, they're still going to be controversial regardless of what we do and what we say, or what they do or what they say. There's always going to be controversy when the fight of this magnitude is crazy. Supposedly, Floyd Mayweather Jr. gets black eyes and bloody noses and lips gets busted, but as it says over here that Alex Ariza is very, very serious and adamant about Mayweather's ailments, that is nowhere near serious. So that's good news. But according to Bob Arum, he gets hit a lot. As we get closer to the fight, guys, May 2nd, we will see more and more of what they call news and comments and, you know, positive, both positive and negative, more promotions, you know, that's just to hype the fight up a little bit more, so, you know, it entices people to gonna want to watch it around the world, because this fight is not just a regular fight. It's one of the biggest fight, if not the biggest fight in the history of boxing. It's been anticipated for some time now, years, for these two fighters to meet in the ring, and it's finally happening. I mean, we were just happy, you know, a few months back when the contract was finally signed and Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Manny Pacquiao finally agreed to fight each other. You know, we were happy about that. And the last thing, like I said, we want is for this fight to be postponed or canceled due to injuries. But that's news that I got today, April 14th, that Mayweather pretty much needs to be careful when he spars, because he gets hit a lot. Supposedly Manny Pacquiao doesn't get beat up like how Mayweather gets beat up, but that depends. You know, obviously it doesn't mean that Manny Pacquiao is, you know, better than Floyd Mayweather Jr., because, like I said, even though I'm a Manny Pacquiao fan and I want him to win, we have not seen these two fighters in the ring. They can fight different opponents, such, you know, but we can't base it off something that we haven't seen anything like it yet. You know, they have fought pretty much identical fighters in the past, and they both beat them up. Yeah, Manny Pacquiao had beat up, you know, some of the opponents that Floyd Mayweather had before, worse, you know, worser than Floyd Mayweather did. You know, Floyd Mayweather did to, whatchamacallit, Sugar Ray, Shane Mosley, and what is the other guy's name? Guy that Manny Pacquiao knocked out in the second round. The Hitman, they call him the Hitman. Yeah, I mean, there's another fighter that both fighters did fight in the past that Manny Pacquiao did a little better than. Miguel Cotto is one of them too, you know. Manuel Marquez, and yes, Manuel Marquez did beat up Pacquiao on the last fight that they had in December 2012, but, you know, he's never done anything like that to Floyd Mayweather, obviously, because we all know Floyd Mayweather is 47-0 with no losses. So. But like I said, and I keep saying it, I don't think Floyd Mayweather Jr. is nowhere near as powerful puncher as Manny Pacquiao is. He's a jabber, he's a runner. He's got great defense, if not the best defense in boxing in their division. But that don't mean anything, you know, unless we have something to base it off on. So we have to actually watch them fight. So an injury before the fight is critical and must be avoided. Bob Arum, you know, obviously he is a little biased because he's a, you know, Manny Pacquiao's promoter, manager, if you will, and but you know what I don't really like? I don't like this guy, Alex Ariza. You know, we all know he is nothing but a drama queen. He jumps around corners after corners and talk about his past corners that he had been, and he probably gives out secrets and stuff like that, which is, I'm sure it happens, and who cares, right? But I still don't understand why Floyd Mayweather hired Alex Ariza rather than other, you know, qualified strength conditioning coaches. You know, Alex Ariza, yes, he hasn't been around. I don't know if that's to piss off Manny Pacquiao, you know, or to get an advantage over. Maybe Floyd Mayweather thinks that, you know, by hiring an ex-conditioning, strength and conditioning coach of the opponent, that'll give him an advantage towards the opponent himself. But we don't know that. You know, Manny Pacquiao could be changing his style. He could be changing his, you know, his gears and plans and techniques. We don't know that. You know, it doesn't matter if one guy trains somebody to beat up somebody real bad or to win or be a champion. It doesn't matter. I don't think it matters at all. But, you know, some people see that as an advantage of hiring a coach from the other side and you know, so you can get some inside scoop, if you will. Anyway, guys, yep, that's it for that one. That's Bob Arum saying that Mayweather bleeds in sparring, or every time he gets sparring, he gets busted lip and black eyes and all that stuff. We don't know if that's from the headbutt or from clean shots. You guys watched the live streaming workout today of Floyd Mayweather Jr. and you judge for yourselves. But that's it. Until the next video, Bob Arum made that comment today. And talk to you in the next one. Peace.